All right, get ready for a super cool story today. We're heading to Legos to talk about a coconut cart, some amazing kids with a big dream, and a little bit of AI magic that goes completely hilariously wrong. Let's jump in. Okay, so picture this. You're on a busy street in a Lagos market. You can hear the music, smell the amazing food cooking, and right there, in the middle of everything, is this little coconut cart. But this isn't just any cart. This one has a huge idea. And that's where our whole adventure kicks off.
You know, every big dream needs a team, right? So first up, let's meet the awesome crew behind this coconut stand. And the pretty surprising helpers who show up to change everything.
Here they are, Meet Banga, Moyo, and Tenny. These three are on a mission. Their big idea is called Coco Chill, and their goal is simple: to have the absolute best, most delicious coconut water stand in the entire city of Lagos. But as they're about to find out, a dream this big might just need a little boost.
And just like that, help shows up. First, you've got Spark Sona. He's all energy, all excitement. He's the guy who gets the ideas flying. And then there's me, Kola. I'm the one who believes you can build your dreams. Literally, one line of code at a time.
Yeah, that's my motto. My whole world is about that simple idea. I don't just think about things, I build them. For me, tech is like the ultimate box of Legos. So I couldn't wait to show the crew my newest invention. I whip out my laptop and introduce them to my little AI helper, a program I built called CocoBot. With CocoBot on our side, we all felt like we could do anything. But we were about to learn that even a smart little AI can make some pretty huge and, honestly, pretty funny mistakes. So, sticking to my code it rule, I gave the AI a really quick, simple job. I was so excited to show the kids how fast AI could be. I just typed, "make a fresh poster," and, had to add with sparkle fonts. I mean, who doesn't love sparkle fonts? What could possibly go wrong?
Well, that's what went wrong. CocoBot made a poster, all right? And it definitely had sparkles. But the slogan was, "Whoa, so aggressive." That is not the friendly vibe we were going for with Coco Chill. You just don't make friends or sell coconuts by yelling at people.
And then it got even worse. We realized the poster wasn't just mean. Tenny recognized the slogan. It was the exact same one that another cart down the street uses. Our cool new AI hadn't created anything. It just copied something it found online. It's kind of like tracing someone else's art and saying you drew it. Not cool. So just as the other seller starts yelling and a crowd starts to form, things are getting kinda tense. The situation needed a peacemaker. And that's exactly when a new, much calmer mentor shows up to teach us all a really, really important lesson. And suddenly, the whole market goes quiet. Captain Policy walks in. He's known as the guardian philosopher, and he's here because he heard that one word, copied. His whole job is to make sure technology is used in a way that's fair for everyone. This right here is what Captain Policy is all about. He explains to us that AI is an amazing tool, but just like any powerful tool, it needs rules. He's not here to ruin the fun, he's here to help us make sure that what we create is awesome, but also fair.
So, okay, how do you actually fix a problem this big? Well, Captain Policy doesn't just tell us what we did wrong, he gives us a solution. A super simple, easy-to-remember rule that will help us give our AI project a bit of a human heart. And here it is, the 3C rule. It's so simple. First, create, with your own cool ideas. Don't just let the AI do everything. Second, if you do borrow an idea, you have to give credit. And third, and this is super important, always customize what the AI makes to make it totally, uniquely yours.
So, now that I understood the 3C rule, I tried again. But this time, instead of just saying, "make a poster," I gave CocoBot real details. I told it to use our ideas, Yoruba street style, a friendly tone, pictures of us smiling. And look at the difference. We went from something rude and copied to something totally fresh, totally original, and totally Coco Chill.
But we didn't stop there. This is that customize step in full effect. Tenny came up with this super catchy jingle, and we recorded her singing it right there. See? We weren't just taking what the AI gave us. We were adding our own personality, our own fun, our own heart. So, with a brand new poster, an awesome new jingle, and a whole new way of working together with our AI, the Coco Chill crew was ready for a do-over. And this time, it was going to taste like success.
And wow, what a difference. The new poster was a total hit. People loved the friendly, original look.
Customers were smiling, and pretty soon the entire market was humming along to Tenny's jingle. We sold every single coconut we had. We didn't just make money, we made our little cart a happy place to be. And that's really the big lesson we all learned from our mentors. The AI might know like everything on the internet, but it doesn't have your voice or your awesome ideas or your sense of what's right. That's the special stuff that only a human can bring to the table. And get this, in a funny way, it feels like even CocoBot learned something. Its screen, the same one that gave us that rude slogan, now says something new. Creativity plus ethics equals true intelligence. And you know what? That's what real smarts looks like. So what's the big idea to take away from our adventure? Well, first, AI is a tool, but you're the one in charge of making it wise. Second, remember that 3C rule. Create, credit, customize. It's your secret weapon for any project. And finally, always remember that your own special ideas are what give technology a real heart.
And that leaves us with one last really important question. These tools are getting smarter all the time, but the real wisdom, that always has to come from us. So think about it. How will you use your own creativity, your own voice, and your own values to guide the AI you use? How will you make AI wise?